Good evening, y'all. Good morning. Good God. Good everything. Good me. Good you. Good Yule for the feet out there. Okay, it's a start to the beginning of the end. Anyway, this is my little monologue. This is my new show. Keontro's Friday Hour, Truth and Laughter. Boom, boom, boom. We laugh in truth. We laugh in truth. We laugh and cry. We spread the truth. Here's my little monologue. We're going to make fun of gym culture for a minute. I call it peacocks and pussycats. Rawr. Look at me. First of all, y'all, stop looking in the mirror while you're doing exercises because you're doing some deadlifts and you're all like this. Neck back, straight. What is this? The worst posture ever. The mirror doesn't care about you right now. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the one talking the most shit of them all? It's me, not you. It's funny because everyone's hoping and wondering, oh my God, everyone's looking at me. But if you think everyone's looking at you, but you're actually just looking at yourself, and everyone else is just kind of looking at themselves, but then also wondering if everyone's looking at themselves like the other. So actually no one's looking at you. They're looking at you maybe because you're looking at yourself. It's like, it's kind of weird. And you checked yourself out like maybe about 17 times in the last 42 seconds. Your muscles haven't grown by then, money. Maybe they have a little bit. They got a little pump. Because you're doing a bodybuilder split and you're not even on roids. Do some big ass compound movements. That's why I call them peacocks and pussycats. Look at me. I'm flamboyant. But I'm not that way. Oh, don't even get me started. Rack your weights, dummies. It's called ripped. Rack your weights, dummies. Microcosm of society. A, you leave your weights out, you're a bitch. 2, you're also a puta. 3, or tres, what he said. Those other words, so I don't repeat them again. Yeah. A, people don't know it's not in use. B, if you leave all these weights on, nobody wants to move them afterwards. If someone comes and says, hey, you can leave some plates on the leg press or something, people put a lot of weight on there. That's one thing. I've seen little grandmas get on there, no weights, or a bench press with little 5s on the end. Rack your fucking weights, dummies. RYPD. Ripped. Get ripped, motherfuckers. That's my other thing. Because you have no concern for the next person. There's so many people out there, they just keep putting, I'm putting my shades on because I'm getting, gotta cool off a little bit. Ignore that blinking. I still gotta get this screen fixed. No, it's the cord. Anyway. It's like, did you leave your glove out in the rain in your bike and mommy just got you a new one? You did all this effort to put all the equipment out, but you just sort of left it? Fuck is this nonsense? The little step things, the stretchy bands, all of it. I'd kick you out. If I had a gym, I'd be looking at you. All of a sudden, you have a $35 fine on your next bill. What is this? You didn't rack your plates, dummy. What? You didn't read the fine print. What? Well, my fine print would be like stamped on the front page, but you still probably didn't read it because you don't know how to read at this point. You probably just signed on the dotted line. And all of a sudden, you'd have a $35 fine saying, yeah, we caught you not racking your plates, dummy. Some gyms have a bell, ding, 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 and they'll ding it if you being a dummy. That's dope. Second offense, I don't know. You might get kicked out. Snip, snip, no more gym membership. Anyway, be aware of others after you. Like, I do supersets and I'll leave my hat on the machine because sometimes people don't know. Was someone not using this? Motherfucker, I got some random ass set of weights on there. Clearly it is. Oh, but right. You don't know if it's not because everyone else leaves their weight, so you think it's not in use, even though you probably just saw me like a minute ago there. But anyway, I'm going to end it there. That's my little monologue. Just getting warmed up. Peacocks and pussycats. Love them, hate them, fuck them. Maybe you are. Anyway, toodles. We'll catch you on the flip side. Dun, 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 dun. Fucking love that music. Anyway, What do we got now? Headlines. Yeah. So a lot of people are worried about this like cold weather in Minnesota. I don't get it. Like there's a lot of ice up there. I know I have family there. It's kind of weird that they're playing that one off. Anyway, folks, stop paying attention to all these yahoos. It's funny that they use ice. They also have, they're fighting ISIS in the Middle East, which is kind of funny if you even remotely know anything about deities and mother goddesses and whatnot. They also have the International Space Station. That's an ISS. The dollar sign is actually an ISS. When you break it apart, it's literally two I's and two S's. That's weird. The police, the police, who work for the Crown of England. That's weird to even think about and get into. The sheriffs or the sheriffs. It's just weird. Everyone's like, where did ice come from? Came from cold weather. And you guys bleed into it. You pay it attention. You propagandize it. You start it off. Look into a lot of protests. I'm not saying innocent people don't die. We need bloodshed and sacrifice. You think the Aztec gods still they still need to be appeased. They're still spilling blood. And you think it's just random, or the Trumpers or the Bideners, or I don't know who it is now. Blue and red, it's two wings on the same bird. You can't change a company. United States is a corporation. Look it up. That's scary. Canada's under it, all of it. When you start to realize what's really going on, it's like maybe they're just protecting their interests. Why you have all these licenses, your driver's license, your marriage license. We don't need to get into all that because that's probably above most heads at this point. But yeah, it's funny that we're in the dead of winter. And winter is coming. The ice is here. I'm not saying bad shit isn't happening, but just pay attention to patterns, because patterns are problems, or at least something to pay attention to. It doesn't affect you. You're literally spreading propaganda. Every Facebook post, every little thing, you're actually doing what they want you to do. You think you're being righteous and changing the world? You're not. You're fueling their system. Has it ever changed? Go decade by decade. Look at your presidents. They alternate fun, stupid, fun, stupid. Just reverse the script. They're playing the Trump card right now with number 47, the biggest occult numbers ever. Wake up, y'all. You're fired. They're prepping you. You're fired. Before that, we had, I guess, cool Biden, maybe kind of a couple chicks in the mix, you know. Then we'll give you Trump. Then we'll give you a cool guy. Hey, I like basketball. Kind of a black dude. Then we had G-Dub, so you're pissed off. Then we had, cool Clinton. Hey, I'll play my saxophone. Yeah, G's dad. I mean, just keep going back and back. They just alternate. Then we had some Reagans. Then we had Jimmy Carter, peanut farmer. It's like they just sort of flip the script. Has anything ever changed? No. So stop paying attention. It's the bully in the classroom that needs to not be paid attention to anymore. That also needs psychological assistance because they're very mad, and mad just means sad. And you all are going crazy. You're literally going crazy. Sad. It's very sad. Some very genuinely smart people are wasting their entire lives focusing on these yahoos. Wake the fuck up before I bring some ice on y'all ass, motherfucker. I mean, the cold stuff to chill you out, dude. Remember the news. It's the theater of the absurd, acted out by the absurd. All politics are ugly actors. Hollywood's for the sexies. Politics are for the uglies. Look it up. It's true. Lastly, but not leastly, we hear all this talk about oil. I've heard this from people who have worked in the oil industry in this country. We have more oil than anyone. We just capped it all. So let that sink in, motherfuckers. Not the Middle East, not Venezuela, Cuba. Okay. They had the little thing in South Dakota a little while ago, some little ritual at some point. Sad, but true. Sitting pebble? No. What was it? Standing rock. Just kidding. I'm all for it. Protect the land. Oil ain't even mushed up dinosaur bones because it's been known to be tapped and then the oil somehow magically comes back. And unless a bunch of dinosaurs and plants fell in the hole and decomposed, in 80 trillion, zillion, billion, bajillion, bobdillion years, seemingly overnight, because the same oil crew came back. So I don't think billions and trillions of years have gone by. But anyway, we'll believe that story for a minute, and then you kind of can't. So then we have to look into what the fuck is oil. But anyway, yeah, Those are headlines. Do, 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 do. That's two on the .com, bitches. Wake the fuck up. Stop watching the news. That's Northeast, Southwest. They got you hooked in with their news anchors. Don't even get me started on the channels and, the broadcasting and the remote controlling and the media, little tricksters and the black box and, God, what channel for my programming will cast broadly with a spelling. Yeah, just watch me. I'm stupid. Hate me, love me, don't matter. Talk shit, just spell my name right. Bye-bye. Alrighty, daddy do. Love that track. Sorry, had something in the tooth. Teeth? Tooth. Teeth. Yarn time, where we knit community together. Yeah. This is just something I thought of because it's the synchronicities and what ties us together. We've been pulled apart on all levels, destroyed the family, the community, the village. Have a neighbor, don't know them, maybe know their name, can't rely on them. Can you? Do you even care about them? Really, though, we're so far removed from community. The antithesis of just the absolute. I'm gonna pause for a second. So I have a friend, Mark, cool guy. Randomly, I'm going to start doing more and more social media, but at the time, this was maybe a couple months ago, I really wasn't, and I just saw some little something, a little poke or something, and I just saw it and responded. And Saturdays, I usually do a good sauna. I call it my poor man's country club, where I go to the gym and just get a little R&R. That's relax and relaxation for those that don't know about it. Not railroads, but maybe that if you're a tycoon. That is R&R. We crush competition. That's Russian R&R. Yeah. Rawr. Okay. And I go there Saturdays, kind of sometimes around noon, 1, 2, and I just saw this message, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be at the sauna, and I had run into him maybe about half the time there around that time on Saturdays, and it was just one of those. He read the messages, I'll meet you there at 1 or 2 noon, whatever it was. I read it as I'll probably be there around that time. Maybe I'll see you there. Ironically, it was just about, and all the stuff I was doing, not even trying to, literally the same time I meant to do that, my unconscious was running a little clock on me all morning, which was odd because I really showed up pretty much at that time. He did too. We look over and it's like, hey, it's you. Oh, perfect timing. I thought it was a coinky-dink based on maybe I'll see you there. He literally thought I said, I'll see you there. We saw each other. We saunted it up. Oh, yeah. It's like 2 dope boys in a Cadillac. 2 hot boys in a hot-ass room. No, ugh. Yowzers. I'm from the Bay, but not that Bay. Rhymes with Bay. But I am happy. So we had the most amazing conversation. There was no one else that came in, I think for like a few minutes maybe, but you get a good 20 minutes or so. Just great guy, still trying to figure out his life. Just not that he's in shambles. He just, that little purpose thing that a lot miss. And just amazing conversation and off the synchronicities of the timing of Facebook and this and that, and my unconscious getting me there at that time and him. And I bring that up because we're so far removed from that. We don't have that anymore. Not that we don't, because I do. We just went through a scenario where I showed that. Oh, smack my mic. Get out of here. When you think of connection, the mental health aspect skyrockets. When you have a sense of belonging, not just purpose, your happiness skyrockets, okay? There might not be actually rockets in the sky, so maybe we can change that to, I don't know, sky something, planes. That was dumb. It's like when they say the sky's the limit, that's still putting a limit on you. So not to channel my inner Master P, but there's no limits here, y'all. So yeah, I say all that to say, when you see people you know, and that's why they wanted you in cities, removed from the community, the village, if you will. Not that you have to live in rural America, but go connect, go to places. Even the small town where I'm at, up in Northern California, 10 grand or so, 10, maybe 12,000 people, 10 grand. They're waiting at the little taco truck, young to old, on their phone. No one's connecting. No one's talking. Instantly, when I drove by, I said, that's the problem. It's not your left or right wings on your bird. It's not this or that. It's not Jesus or the devil. It's you. Okay? What if they were talking and connecting? I randomly had a conversation in line at the Colosseum in Rome one time with a guy. He ended up living down the street from me in Palo Alto. What? He had the pink house around the corner from East Meadow and Park Boulevard. I didn't know him. As we're shooting the shit, it's like, you live there? What? We're halfway around or across the world, plane, something cool. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Just saw that the other day. It was on TV. Funny movie. Check it out. Slapstick comedy. Physical comedy at its finest. John Candy and Steve Martin doing their thing. Hey, all about family values in the end. That's the point of this. That's yarn time. That's knitting us, stitching us together through community, through experience, through communication. If those motherfuckers were talking on, instead of shooting the shit, they might not have known each other. Why did I bring up the Italy thing? Because it just showed that you never know. It's a small, small world. F Disney on so many levels, but that's a true story when you listen to those lyrics. Yeah, it is. Was and forever will be. Yeah, that's my whole point. You never know the connections you're missing. So stay down, put your head down, obey massa, put your head down, eat your tacos, and get the fuck out of my way. Okay, bye.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Get it right. All night. Do what you do, get down on the floor, shake your body so nice. Everybody just get down in the place to be. Forget your kids at the door, most definitely. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Get it right.
Here's your motivation minute. It doesn't matter if you're in the Atacama, the driest place on earth, or the Pacific Northwest, the Amazon, which is odd that the Amazon's also right near the Atacama. A lot of A words. Okay. I'm talking dry, wet, doesn't matter. There's water in the air. Put a dehumidifier up there anywhere, it doesn't matter, and you will get water out of the air. So are we fish? I don't know. But let's look at this. I'm going to increase some power in you right now. Look at this. You're a fucking dragon. What? You breathe in air. You swirl it around your body. Every cell, if you believe that, and whatnot. Every organ, everything, every blood vessel, you name it. Now, air is swirled around. It goes around your heart, your hearth, your hearth, your fire, your eternal soul, maybe. It's not pumping, it's beating, it's pushing through. It's a toroidal field. It's actually more powerful than you can ever think of. I mean, just think about it. What's powering it? Yeah, ponder that for a minute. Now listen up. Now that breath, whoo-wee, is swirling and burning and churning. You breathe it out. What happens? Ooh, it's warm. It's steam. What? You just breathed in water, air, swirled it around, and made steam. You breathed fire. You're a fucking dragon. Like I said, dwell on that one. You are that. You've been hiding those gems and jewels like a hoarder. They're mine. Yeah, let everyone see them. They're amazing. Hide what you need to, but quit fighting, quit biting, quit hiding and fighting and doing all that jazz. Put down your sword and shield. You've been attacking yourself when you thought it was others. You silly dragon. Tricks are for kids. Whew. Hey, everybody, I'm sharing a screen. Why am I here? Let me move myself. Oh, that's dope. That's my first time doing this. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Anyway, this is Go Home, Get High on Mother Earth, y'all. Where we learn to learn, mess that up. Where we learn how to love our fucking planet again. Okay? I'm going to entice you with my enthusiasm and a dope world traveling extravaganza. Eat your heart out, David Attenborough. She's not that Scottish. She's more British. But hey, bring it. Planet Earth, Mother Earth, let's go. Go home. Just go home. Anything that ails you, just go home. If you're sad, go home. If you're happy, go home. Anything, go home. Talk to a tree. Talk to the birds, the bees. Doesn't matter. Look at a butterfly. Go look at a caterpillar. Go look at a goddamn lion at the zoo. They might be kind of sad, but it might help you. All right, here we are. I'm sharing a screen. You're like, what am I even looking at? This here is Pungome Sandbank. So occasionally my computer will give me these amazing screenshot, desktop rotation-y things. And so, yeah, I save them so we can talk about them because they're dope. Pungumi Sandbank in Zanzibar, Tanzania, off the southern coast of Zanzibar, near the fishing village of Kizimkazi, lies a fleeting island of white sand surrounded by turquoise water. This is Pungumi, I think that's how you say it, Sandbank, a sometimes dry spot in the sea that's a popular stop for boat tours and snorkelers. At low tide, the bank emerges like a mirage, offering a perfect spot to relax, swim, or picnic in the middle of the Indian Ocean. This place is amazing. The area is also known for dolphin sightings and coral reefs teeming with colorful marine life. Woo-wee! Look it up. Okay, I don't think I need to read that anymore, but here it is. This secluded sandbank, let's see, soft powdery sands, crystal clear turquoise waters. This shit is the shit. That was my notes. Snorkeling, dolphin sightings, relaxation, fishing, tours, accessibility. I'll just kind of scroll through this. You can pause it, look at it as needed. Let's look at some photos, y'all. That's why we're here. Are you kidding me, son? What? Look at this. You just pull up on your boat? My God, look how dope this is. You're like, hey, let me just take a look over here. Let me just pull up for some margaritas. Are you serious? Look at this little pop-up village. It's a little disco. Disco, disco. I mean, for real. This is too dope. In the middle of the ocean. Now, the visual of this would be insane. You'd be like walking on water. Oh, yeah. Look at that. My God. Yes? Do you like what I've made for you, my children? I do. It's extravagant. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, you can look at her too, but look at the water. Look at this. On the sides, you look this way, nothing but ocean. You look this way, nothing but ocean. Nothing but ocean. Hubba, hubba. Look at this. So sick. Okay, I think there's land in the background. I bet this isn't too far off, actually, the ocean. The land. No, I don't know. Maybe it is. I'll have to look that up. But look how dope this is. Doesn't matter. My God. So amazing. Look at this boat. Look at this beautiful, beautiful painting. Oh my goodness, the black and the turquoise. What a cool shot with the rope and the light code, water code right there. Looks like another island in the distance. Look at this. You just pull up. Honey, I'm home. Look at that. Nobody else. Compared to that, disco, disco. Nobody else. Yeah. Man, this is where you want to make love to your lady. Make a little baby. Last one. Eat the fruit, y'all. Look at this. Probably some sweet lemons or something. Some melons, some watermelon. Something that I've never seen. Look at this. I wonder if that's the natural fruit or they made something and added it. So dope. Oh yeah, there's totally some islands in the distance. In fact, I don't even know if this is the same photo. It was on the little image thing that I saved. Anyway, I just wanted to show the fruit. And in reverse, yes, 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 my fucking God, that shit's dope. That's it right there. There's a little super shot of all the screenshots. We'll just kind of do one of these. Yeah. So sick. Oh, this one's a good one. You can really see the reefs around it. Look at that. Yeah, that's some prime snorkeling. Oh my God. It looks dark from up here, but no, it's teeming with fish and colors. So sick. Anyway, get high on Mother Earth, y'all. You don't have to go to the Indian Ocean. You could just do that. I'm not saying virtual with the visuals is the way to go. You really got to be there. Experience it. Okay. I don't know if I can stop sharing. I don't know if it'll mess this up, so I'm just going to keep it on this mode. You can go there in your mind, but at some point travel to somewhere like this. Stay stateside. Go outside. Go to your local park. If you're in Brooklyn, I don't know. Go hug those little trees. They're like nice, like they're like in solitary. Every so many feet, they're just a little square. Can't even touch each other. They're lonely. Give a little slap of the leaf. What's up, my brother? Give them a little something, a little dap on your way by. Mother Nature will appreciate it. Pachamama, if you want a great, amazing, dope-ass story, Dr. Edith Butu Chan will break that down. She loves that. Well, Edith, but Big Mama, Spirit, Mother Earth, Daughter Earth, loves it. A little tickle of a leaf, the acknowledgement, the recognition. Stop, admire something. I still have, there's fall foliage on the ground. I was looking at some maple leaves the other day. Mother Earth picks up on that and starts to put you on your path. It sounds like woo-woo. Cool, burn me at the stake. Why don't you try it and redefine your life and then come knocking at my door and thank me. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Good night. Something or other. Good Yule. Good Yule. Bye-bye. Hey, y'all. I just want to point out a synchronicity real quick I meant to do on the last little segment and forgot. So here it is. On my way to do it. Before I went to record the Indian Ocean a little bit just now, I was like, let me go put on a necklace. So I walked to my bathroom where I keep my jewelry. I thought, let me make it quick because I got the heater going under my feet. On my way there, I thought, let me decide, because sometimes I stand there and look at everything for too long. I instantly thought of the Larimar, which is funny because it's damn near the same color as the water. Yeah, different part of the world. But look at this puppy. My unconscious was channeling. It knew what to do. Go with it. Blue helps the communication. I thought of that on the way there for the vocals, for speaking. Again, just go with it, but go with this. You can't deny it. Look at the color. It's so bright and blue. My lighting in here is a little yellow. Anyway, that's all I got. Bye-bye. See you in a second. Welcome to Hogwarts, baby. Real lifestyle. Something like that. All right. When I'm passing by, I was on the Golden Gate Bridge the other day, passing by Alcatraz. Clear day, gorgeous, could see it all. Well, I thought to myself, there was a talk. Rod Hayes, look him up. He'll teach you some stuff that you probably should know. So yeah, listen to his teachings. Talking about Queen Califia, California. Her castle used to be on Alcatraz. That's right. Sounds crazy. Yeah, I know. Cuckoo for the puffy cocos. It does. But then, if you were to invert that, what would you do? Instead of a place of, say divine rulership, you'd probably turn into a prison, a real effed up one. Where you'd send Al Capone, Al Cap 1, and the Birdman, and Alcatraz, the Rock, the Phoenix. I mean, there's too many word plays and just yada yada. Shoddy, boom body. But listen up. As I'm on the Golden Gate Bridge, this is a magic class. Mwah, magic. Let me get my wand, baby. It's a little mini baseball bat. Little mini one. Little mini bat. It's actually Barry Bonds' commemorative, what is it, the 756? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to use it to wand. Ba-ba. So listen up, little kitties. As I was this is very serious. As I was passing by, and we're going to get way into what everyone can do energetically with their hands and mind. As I was passing by, I looked over and I just thought, it was odd. It wasn't my voice. It was a different voice, like a motherly, godlike voice, Big Mama's voice. And it was like, it literally said, there's been so much pain here. Like it was this sadness, like they were able to see through time and all the horrifics that have happened through the course of the prison and whatnot and everything else that's probably gone on there that we're not told. And out of nowhere, I just, with my hand, I remember brushing left, I went, right. I'm on the Golden Gate Bridge. It's a very big look down. And I instantly saw and felt energy fly left and right, which was actually, because I'm west, east. It was north, then south was the directions that occurred. And then I remember swirling the water around the island 3 times and then clockwise and then 3 times counterclockwise. And that was unique. And I've been doing these little therapeutic things for my dog with my mind and my body. She looked at me. I love you, girl. She's got some stuff, some doggy cancer stuff. So that's why we're down in the Bay Area. And I've been doing these things with water. And I've always done this with energy where you can send energy through the water and out of the water. I now call them Mama's Water Diamonds. Whole nother talk. What? I flipped the script on the WMDs and I call it MWDs. It's a way to purify. How can you clean energy? Shoot it through water. So I've always done these visualization techniques, and I won't get into all that now. It's a whole teaching, but I had that premise in my head. And when we were in the Bay Area, I was swirling the energy through the water in the bay and the ocean and running it through my dog and different things. I know, sounds crazy. It's Hogwarts, bitch. You like it when Harry does it? You're down to burn me at the stake, yet you want to, I don't know, give him an award and all this, that, and the other, buy all the books. Hell, you're the one even there at midnight with your little Slytherin outfit. Oh, you're not a Slytherin? Huh? Which house are you? Did the Sorting Hat pick a different one? And I'm the witch. Shit. Anyway, as soon as I did that, I felt this presence and I saw it. It was this darker, I didn't really see an entity or a ghost, but I felt and saw a slightly darker hue. Literally, and I'm on the bridge, fly from Alcatraz up to my left eye, Lisa left eye, fly up to my left side, which is also the female and some, we won't get into all that, but you start a lot with your left. I know there's different ways of looking at it, but let's just say left. That's why they probably want you all right-handed. And it flew up and I was like, and I thought it was an entity that I didn't want. And you're stronger than everything because you're in a body, really. You might need a group effort on some, but for the most part, no, you're stronger than every being, every entity. You're in a body in this realm. That makes you the best, biggest, baddest. Don't fear at all. Any wavering, like an animal, the fear will be sensed, something else. Then that could lead to possible possessions and other things. Don't even worry about that nonsense. You the motherfucker. So just fuck shit up. That's all you got to think. So I instantly was like, get out of here. I literally was like, get out of here, fool. Get out of here, bastard. I said something like funny. I was like talking shit. Because you have to be assertive. You don't have to swear or anything. You can just be commanding, like to get energy, get beings out of your space, out of this area. But I felt it and it flew up, literally up into my eye. And I was like, get out of here. And then literally the voice, it all of a sudden got softer in the hue, a little, not lighter, like nicer, but it just, because it flew quickly up at me, like from Alcatraz, swear to God. It wasn't like a wraith looking being or some shit, but it was something. And it said, no, you've helped us to leave. Thank you. What? And then I remember this time when I was in Scotland with my mom and we went to this church cathedral, and it was something about, it was close to the Camerons and we have that bloodline, the Cameron clan. And we went to this church and we kind of, the people we were with were like, oh, we just want to go in here real quick. We parlayed it off as nothing, but we had an intent, and that was to help free some spirit. So we basically didn't pray or, just ask the energy to clear, because when some beings die or people too sudden, you're a lot of times trapped, let's just say purgatory. But then something comes along the line, I don't know, us, me, you, and then you can somehow allow them to heal and move on. It's a trip. And we did this thing where we just let it go. And I saw this energy, this being, this force just leave through the center of the church. And I asked my mom, what did you see? She described the same thing before I could. It confirmed it. Not that I doubted it, but hey, I was probably like 14, 15, 16, somewhere in there. 16, I think, is when we went to Scotland. But yes, we were a little older. But I remembered that. And I thought, did I just help clear a lot of beings from Alcatraz? Like, what? And as soon as that happened, that's right. Oh, yes, I'm glad I remembered this. As soon as I thought that, literally, 2 birds, not 1, but 2, flew by, and you're up on the bridge. You're high up. Alcatraz is way down there. There's land on either side. It's far away. If you've ever gone on the Golden Gate Bridge, if not, look it up. You have Marin on one side, the city on the other. There's a lot of land in between. You're way up there. There could have been birds at any level. It was right at eye level. As soon as that being said, thank you for letting us go or letting us to leave, these 2 birds flew right by. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Noah? Maybe not Noah. I don't know. They weren't doves. They're probably some little seagull things, now I think about it. However, or weren't the birds different now on Noah's Ark? I think they've been Nelson Mandela affected. I think they're like crows now or something. Or ravens. Like, Noah didn't release crows. Fucking doves. This is what the paintings show. The cartoons. Anyway, yeah, why does that stick out as well? Who's the most famous goddamn inmate on Alcatraz? Al Capone. Cool. Who was the second? The Birdman of Alcatraz. There's your sign. There's your magic. Science meets magic, baby. We're going to get into that and really bust things up. The M&S, the magic and science, or the science and magic, the S&M. Yeah, it might hurt a little bit, but you're going to like it. Welcome to the real Hogwarts, y'all. Of course, I forgot something on my notes. I've thought of this for a while. And if you want to look up good stuff, hate them or love them, I don't care. A lot of stuff's good, but Marty Leeds dropped this, and I thought of this too. Kept mentioning the Golden Gate and the Silver Gate, and I put it together. I feel like there's a connection between the Archway of St. Louis and the Golden Gate of San Francisco. Ooh, wait, that's a whole nother lecture. But here's the part I forgot that I was about to mention in the previous thing that I heard him say today, which is very synchronistic. The Silver Gate, which is from Taurus to Gemini, through which souls descend to Earth, woo, and the Golden Gate, Scorpio through Sagittarius, is which they ascend. Some say either gate they can. Silver leads to reincarnation, and the ancestors, the Silver Gate leads to reincarnation, and the ancestors, and the Golden Gate leads to beyond reincarnation. The golden, though, is often through which the gods descend. Ooh, I thought it was the silver. I guess that's just the people, but the gods to the golden, and connected by the Milky Way. Anyway, that shit's dope and crazy. I got a whole connection. It's odd. You go from east to west, the whole migration. You go under an arch or an arc way, and then you go west to the golden where the sun sets, or I guess just disappears. Anyway, it's very trippy, very interesting. I got a whole lecture on it coming up. I seem to say that all the time. I've got a lot of ideas. Got to make more videos. Thanks for tuning in. You just watched Keon Short's Friday, Our Truth and Laughter. Love yourself, love others. Love others. You better love them others. Them others. Hey, if I had a milk farm, that would be what it would be called. Love them udders. Love them udders. Yep. Get it. Love yourself. Own your fucking life. Okay? Find your fate. Claim your destiny and own your life. Why? Because it's yours. Why? Because it's yours. Why? Because it's yours. Spell yours. Why? OURS, because it's ours. Peace through our wholeness. Yeah.